We begin tonight with former DNC chair and Fox News contributor Donna Brazile. Donna, good to see you tonight. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You have known Joe Biden for a very long time.
Yes.
Do you think that he has been able to right the ship with this video, and do you think this means he is definitely in?
Well, I think Joe Biden is a terrific human being. I've known him for a long time. But it's important to understand that these are not allegations of sexual harassment or sexual assault. Instead, there's complaints that maybe he has invaded personal space. By the way, it's always been, at least it should have been, a code that everyone knew, that you don't violate people's personal space, that you don't touch. But I have to tell you this, as someone who's managed campaigns and have run campaigns and know a lot about campaigns, you always want a candidate to touch. Like, good morning, hello, how are you doing? Make eye contact. And Joe Biden today said that he's going to own it. He's going to take responsibility. And I hope that this will allow him, if he decides to run for office, this will allow him to communicate his message to the American people.
But, you know, Don, I wonder, about the question that I raised in the intro here. Do you worry that, that touching becomes like this thing that people are terrified to do in politics and in life because of where the Me Too movement has gotten us here? Now, there's a lot of, positive movement there, and people who are had egregious, horrible behavior. But then you've got this on the very other end of the spectrum, and it just makes me wonder if, as I said, men are going to be wary about hiring women, about going to lunch with women that they work with. What do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I would tell my male colleagues there's a lot of talent that you're leaving on the sidelines if you decide that you do not wish to bring women into the boardroom, bring women into, of course, the office. Women provide a lot of talent and skills, and we're necessary. We're the majority of voters, but we're also the majority of consumers. That being said, we should not confuse, these allegations, these real allegations of sexual assault, with the perception, perhaps, that the behavior is inappropriate. I respect women who come forward. I respect men who come forward. These are tough decisions that people make when they come forward to tell their truth. But I also believe, Martha, that we should allow Vice President Biden and others to express, as he did today, his remorse and to take responsibility and own it.
Let me ask you a political question here. Here's Beto O'Rourke, who's raised a lot of money. Joe Biden's not out there yet. We don't know how much money is out there waiting on the sidelines for him. But, he's among those who are, maybe willing to take advantage of this moment of difficulty for Joe Biden. Here's Beto.
I think we need to listen to those who are raising their stories, who have the courage to come forward, to share their experience, and also to be part of the conversation about either his candidacy or how he fares as a contender for the nomination if he jumps in.
We heard similar things from Elizabeth Warren. Are you worried that Democrats are eating their own here, that they may be giving Joe Biden trouble, and he may be the person who has the best shot against President Trump?
Look, I still believe that we have the most talented group of individuals who are running for president, and they are more than ready to take on President Trump, who has his own, as you know, stories out there about sexual assault and so forth. So I think it's important at this moment to allow the vice president. He's owned it. He's taken full responsibility. He's a kind and decent human being.
Do you still think he's the person who has the best shot to win the nomination?
I don't know, because I think the voters will make that decision. As a Democratic strategist, I think Joe brings a lot of assets to the team and a lot of good intelligence, and he's a proven leader. And there's no question that people would like to see Joe in the lineup, but this is a decision that the vice president and his family must make.
Donna Brazile, thank you very much. Good to see you tonight. Great to have you here.
Thank
and
you,
welcome to being a Fox News contributor. We're glad that you're around on a regular basis. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.